What is going on, my friends? Vitaly the Bean is here and welcome to another episode of today's in Crypto Show. The crypto markets continue to rebound today despite the fact that the stock market and Nasdaq continue to fall, and some people with big portfolios have decided to sell all of their crypto in anticipation of some swing trading because crypto might fall lower. But this is a big mistake in my opinion, because right now the market's in extremely oversold conditions. Let's talk about swing trading and why this is not a good idea to sell your crypto right now. In fact, this is one of the best times that you can buy in crypto, as we've been extremely oversold right now. Let's take a look at what's happening in crypto right now. The market is green today, up 4%, $1.8 trillion. Of course, it can be a relief rally, but it can also be the start of the rebound that we all been waiting for. It's too close of a period to decide right now, but the market is looking good today. The market is green and Bitcoin is up about $38,000, attempting to, you can see, to break out right now of the previous line of trend line of support that we did broke to the downside. And maybe $33,000 is the lowest point, but you can see, like I said to you guys in the previous episodes, on a 2 daily chart, we have never been that oversold, just a couple of times in the entire history of Bitcoin. So betting right now on the Bitcoin and crypto markets going even lower when we already had, Terra Luna minus 50%, Binance Coin minus 51, Ethereum minus 53, Avalanche 64%, Solana 67%, Crypto.com 67%. I mean, look at this. How lower? And look at this. Shitcoins, Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, right? Minus 76%, minus 84%. Betting on crypto going even lower is pretty risky bet, because you're risking the fact that the market can rebound from here. And look historically, stop panic selling your Bitcoin. Bitcoin historical correction is nothing new. We have seen the last 4 years multiple times when we had over 50% corrections, right? 56% starting like 2012, right? 82% during the bear market 2013, 50% 2013, 87% right here. You can see during 2017 we had been 35%, 40% multiple times. And then of course the bear market of 2018, 83.6%, and coronavirus 60%, 50% in May. So it's not new, nothing new under the sun. We are used to it. Stop panicking. Always we got higher for the price of Bitcoin. In fact, if you use this site DCA BTC.com dollar cost average, and if you've been just, let's say, purchasing $1,000 worth of Bitcoin every single week in the last 3 years, you totally would have invested $157,000 and you would be up 419% at $814,000 stress free, regardless of what the market is doing. So DCA Bitcoin is pretty good strategy for the majority of the people that try to time the market, try to beat the market, trade the market. Well, being more time in the market is more important than time the market. So it's very hard to time. Don't try to beat the market, just dollar cost average into the market and you'll be fine over the long term, right? This is short-term stuff. And looking at Cathie Wood, for example, from ARK Invest, she predicts that Bitcoin is going to touch $1 million by 2030, guys. I know it's like 8 years from now, but time do flies. 8 years are going to fly. How many Bitcoin are you going to accumulate by 2030? Do you even have the 8 years time horizon to take a look at that? Because that is like 30x from where we are right now in the prices of Bitcoin. And after all, the Russian Finance Ministry officials, they are calling for crypto regulation, not ban, not a blanket ban, not restriction, just crypto regulation. So people are freaking out about Russia banning crypto mining operation. No, they just want to regulate it. So yet again, we see those news, those fear-spreading news and FUD. At the end of the day, they turn nothing more than a FUD, right? And the market do revive from that. Looking at the on-chain metrics, we have one, the reserve risk on a macro scale oscillator capturing aggregate investor behavior, hitting 1 year low. And usually this is the time that we are either in the mid bear cycles or in the mid bull cycles, when we exit mid bull or we enter middle of the bear market, right? So we are right now in this green territory. So that's one thing. And also you can see the short-term hodlers are currently hodling historically large unrealized losses, you know, similarly to July 2021, March 2020, November 2018, the bear market, you know, we are in those points. Is it really wise to sell your crypto while we are at the lowest points in history? It's not. Even if it does go lower, the chances of that are not that good, and that you can capture those lower prices. So just embrace volatility, embrace long-term horizon, and don't panic sell. The International Monetary Fund urges El Salvador to remove Bitcoin status as legal tender, and that is another good sign. They are afraid. The huge central banks of the world, they are afraid of Bitcoin. They're trying to do something about it, right? But of course, the president of El Salvador is going to resist. He's not going to comply to that. And in fact, you can see this pretty cool McDonald's jumping on Bitcoin meme wagon as the crypto winter, as the prices go down. You can see M sign right here, the next level, the next candle printing. And the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, is having a new profile pic with McDonald's head on top of his head, right? And the Binance is replying to McDonald's with a happy face, right? And Nayib Bukele is saying, should I quit my job at McDonald's and open a Bitcoin burger joint? Of course, they're all laughing because, you know, it's just being a part of the crypto community. When the prices are down, that you should take your hat on McDonald's and go search for a job because the crypto is so down. But it's never down forever, right? It's temporary down, and then we come back, then we revive. Yet another solo Bitcoin miner solving a valid block, earning a reward worth over $220,000, 6.25 Bitcoin. However, this is such a rare occurrence because he competes with the giants of the mining industry that can pull up so much computing power that a single solo miner that has so little terabyte of 86 tera hashes per second, that's so few. To say this a very rare is an understatement. That we have, he has less than hash power than a single S9 mining machine. So there you go. If you want to mine Bitcoin solo with like one machine, the chance of that is like very, very slim. So it's really lucky. It's really lucky that this person has got this reward for Bitcoin, but it does happen. Now I want to show you this clip from Anthony Scaramucci to give you some perspective of where we are. And if you are selling right now, you're competing against the billion users that are coming in the next few years into crypto. Take a look at this.
To talk about the digital currency slide has been a Bitcoin bull. Anthony Scaramucci, Skybridge Capital founder and a CNBC contributor. Anthony, we've been talking about crypto with you. You've been obviously quite public and outspoken about Bitcoin, and the price is now close to, frankly, 50% off of its all-time highs. What are we supposed to make of this? What do you make of it?
Well, Jim was just talking about the 2000 NASDAQ debacle. Of course, I lived through that, and many things got decimated, but quality things lasted. You could go back through Amazon as an example, 8 periods of time where it dropped at least 50% since its inception. Yet if you had a $10,000 investment in Amazon on its IPO, Andrew, it's worth $22 million today. So I think ultimately it's about buying quality and recognizing that Bitcoin, and I've said on this air many times, it's not a store of value at this moment. It's not technically a currency at this moment, but what it is an early adoption technology, an early adoption technical story. With that, there's going to come a lot of volatility. And so I wouldn't have predicted what happened in 2021, the China mining shutdown, but then also the $3 billion of purchases by Elon Musk through his companies and his personal investing. And so this year, I'm not going to be able to predict what's going to happen, but I'm willing to venture that more people will own Bitcoin on 12/31 of this year than they did prior. And Bitcoin is going to have, in my opinion, half a billion wallets, possibly 1 billion wallets as we get to 2024. And so people should ride this stuff out. I think it is it's nonsensical to expect just a asymmetric 45-degree line in any story as new as Bitcoin.
One of the things we've talked about.
There you go, guys. If you're selling right now, think about the billion new wallets that are coming into the space until 2024. It's gonna happen, so it's not good to sell. You want to hodl, you want to DCA, you want to buy into the market and take advantage of the opportunities. The NFT market is hot. YouTube CEO is hinting at potential NFT features for the YouTube platform. That's right, YouTube NFTs may be in the works. So if you're not studying, if you're not learning about NFTs, this is about to go mainstream on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, social media, everywhere. So you better get prepared. You gotta learn about NFTs, what it means, and how you can take advantage of this up and coming trend that is already in full motion, full speed. Grayscale considering 25 new digital assets as investments, and Grayscale is a huge fund. And most recently, they're adding a DeFi fund. DeFi is hot. DeFi is growing. DeFi, decentralized finances, and the protocols behind those decentralized finances, this is what's going to drive a lot of billions of dollars this coming year and the following year. And it's so good to see Bitcoin decoupling from the NASDAQ ahead of the Fed meeting. I mean, we've been correlating with the stock market in the last days and weeks, and we are right now decoupling from that. Bitcoin is going up while the stock market is not really recovering. And I've been telling you guys about this for a couple of months right now. In fact, we are seeing right now the price of DRIP approaching $195, approaching $200, and just a few days ago it was around $100. So we already doubled in the midst of this bearishness that we are seeing in the crypto market. Some call it a bear market, the crypto winter, but it's not even close to being a crypto winter when we have 2,532 new accounts that have been staking DRIP just yesterday. It started to go and speed up. So first of all, congratulations to all of you guys that have been staking DRIP and seeing tremendous gains right now over the past several weeks and several months of doing that. And I want to remind you that this is just the beginning, as a lot of partnerships are coming up. The BetFury crypto casino partnership, we have over 7 million views in monthly views. They're developing special games that only people that have DRIP can play those games and earn BFG tokens. Also a huge NFT partnership with stars and the celebrities, where you can buy those NFTs only with DRIP and stake and receive staking rewards on those NFTs. And also being able to borrow money as having a collateral of your drip staking. A lot of cool stuff is coming on the way as increased utility in 2022 that can take the price of drip and 10x from where it is right now. So it's not too late. We're still early in the game, and I show you how you can stake drip and make those sweet juicy 265% net yearly staking rewards with the #2 DeFi project on all Binance Smart Chain. You can go to deflationarydailyroi.com, and I call it this website like this because this is the only I can see in the entire crypto space 1% daily ROI platform that is deflationary, that is transparent, and is based on real utility. So that's why it's growing so much. You go to deflationarydailyroi.com to learn how it works and how you can stake drip and receive amazing staking rewards. So that's pretty much what I want to cover with you today, guys. It's been a pretty good day for the crypto market. The crypto markets are rebounding, so think twice before you sell your Bitcoin, before you sell your crypto when we are in such an oversold areas. If you appreciate the content, smash up the likes, subscribe to the channel, stay up to date to what's happening in crypto, and I will see you in the next episode of today's In Crypto Show.